Now, Mamimi says, Ghana, how when they determine who is not qualified to be president of this country? Who determines a presidential material? Who determines who qualifies to be president? Say, eba, the conversation of who is a presidential material, and ne, we a delegate now, oh, Shamia, take the decision right after this show. Now, let's get into the Constitution. According to Article 62 of the 1992 Constitution, it clearly defines who qualifies and who do not qualify to be president. Into the 1992 Constitution, Article 62 of the 1992 Constitution, a person is not qualified to be president if they are not a citizen of Ghana by birth. This is clear. Enti, amanfo a edin komo NPP amanyokuonum about one presidential primaries. I binum the campaign against other aspirants, you know. Now, the Constitution of Ghana, according to Article 62, Emayeti say obin to be president of Ghana. Se sani pani ya wono ewo Ghana hanomwa on to be my president Emani. At another point, according to the 1992 Constitution, Article 62, it says anyone not qualified to be a member of parliament cannot become president. Obia unqualified to become member of parliament and MP. Ewo Ghana habi ansani pano. Automatically you cannot become president of Ghana. And this Obi Atimia qualified to become an MP or a member of parliament. Now I serve the constituents of parliament for so many years in power. And now said the Nipano is overqualified to be president. And if you are a delegate within the NPP party and people are arguing, say, a candidate I support is not a presidential material. You pick this article, then you ask Sam Crawford to say, okay, why are you saying the presidency is not a presidential material? Meanwhile, he has been able to be member of parliament for this long. Edientia, let them explain to you. Now, under this article, there are some provisions via me pese yeshe nebobo boso. Never say Sam Crawford amokasa asem no. Womudika anaso munika. Now, under that article, it says anyone not qualified to be a member of parliament cannot become president. So there's a point here. It says Adentina Sani Pano ain't be a member of parliament. Onto be a member of parliament because one, it's either Sani Pano or allegiance to another country. Enti Saobe Kaya, Jachi Kwesin, Sen North, member of parliament. Ebra, Yakoto de Swaba, Wamotuaba, Edemano, no, Yadiabano court. Anna Wamocha said Jachi Kwesin cannot be member of parliament for Sen North, Adentia, because they suspected, say, he owed an allegiance to another country. Enti until say, Wamu say, okay, he has gone through that process. And he says, he owes allegiance to only Ghana, no? And now Wamotia says, okay, you can go ahead and be member of parliament. And if you swear an oath to another country, you cannot be president. But you ask yourself, say, those contesting in the NPP party, I am using the NPP party because women are heading into an election this year. Those contesting, none of them, per what we know, and I bet me any panu or allegiance to any country apart from Ghana, because all of them have been members of parliament except for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. Except for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, which of course Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia do not owe allegiance to any country in going to be my vice president. And he said, Nipano, sa provisions when yinara ya setting aside. Na Nipano have been scrutinized. Na ya the way up to say Nipano, ama Nipana qualify when yina. No what me about a member of parliament. Automatically, sa Nipano or ho say obey president of Ghana. Now say Obi Baba president of Ghana. Apart from this constitution, this article, our constitution, Yabede who say, okay, Nipa Sumasi qualifies all these provisions. our constitution. There's an institution in Ghana ha, it oversee the elections of our country, which is the Electoral Commission. Enti NPP amanyoko no presidential primaries on Bekoi, Electoral Commission for Enebeshe ama abato no akoso. But before that, you will be a friend of vetting process. Nansaya, it happened. All the candidates went through this vetting process. Nu nyina say one more say scrutinize the candidates. Say okay, your constitution as a political party no more qualify to be presidential candidate. Aside that, the constitution of Ghana provisions say woman no more qualify to be presidential candidate. And they went through all the vetting process. No party no more qualify here. Party no among ground say, okay, go ahead and contest. Now, apart from party no, the state institution, electoral commission, it oversees the electoral processes of Ghana. As a NPP for 31st January, one candidate on Omayino, and your party no mupe and obey mampani. Now, Mom Ghana, you know, person mampani, 2028. One other political parties never compete, no. The Electoral Commission, bedru 2028, no. Electoral Commission, no, be vete all presidential candidates, one more Ghana, ha, and your NPP for those from the NDC party, those from the CPP, those from the PPP, those from GNP or whatever party, woman will be vetted by the Electoral Commission through the provisions of the Constitution. And it's the Electoral Commission and disqualify or be says any party to me president. Ewa Ghana ha. Electoral Commission and country will be say you are not a presidential material. Obian to me and declare nipa bi says any pano and presidential material man.